Hello, everybody. My name's Travis Straw. I'm an artist from San Francisco, and this is the first episode of ChaosMonkey, which is going to be my podcast. I named it on the way over here from work, so hopefully it sticks. Hopefully it feels good. It feels good right now, so that's nice. It's so funny when I'm all by myself. It feels so much weirder to record than usual. I used to do podcasts all the time, or I have throughout my life. I've had a few, and it's just like, I have this like insatiable need to just talk into a microphone, you know, about like nothing. And Chaos Monkey, I mean, it's stuff. I talk about stuff. All over the place, and that's the reason for the name. This is not generally going to be about art or anything. It's just going to be about whatever I think of or whatever I feel, and the opinions may be dramatic, crazy, all over the place, and that's why it's fun, because I enjoy expressing myself dramatically, and I hope you enjoy it too. Not to say that anyone will ever listen to it, but who listened to the other ones? Who knows? So that's all I wanted to say about Chaos Monkey. I'm happy about it. I look forward to drawing the little icon for the Chaos Monkey. Whoever that will. I mean, what it'll look cool, I guess. So, since it's episode 1 of the Chaos Monkey podcast featuring ya boy Travis, I guess I'll introduce myself a little bit. Like I said, I'm an artist from San Francisco. Not from San Francisco, actually. I'm from Fairfield, which is 45 minutes north of here. I've always been creative, and I don't think any of it's good. So, get that out of the way. I do not think my art is special, and I didn't think that for the longest time until about almost exactly a year ago in October this year, when my brother was like, you should take your art more seriously. So I was like, hey, maybe I'll do that for the first time ever. And so far, I think it's gone very well. I had the pleasure of doing a mural with Taraku Ramen, and I've made, I think, over 20 pieces so far this year. And it's just so crazy to see all these people following me and wanting to see more art. It's bonkers, because like what the art is so weird. We like decide what about art is good, like our famous artists of human history are, you know, they were just chosen by some force, some universal force. Because there's some excellent artists that are not known, and they probably will never be known. And there's some excellent musicians that are, uh, not ever going to be known either. So that's always been an aspect of art that I think is hilarious and crazy, because on one end, most artists are not found and will never be celebrated, and then a very small fraction of those artists also blow up to an astronomical level, like this crazy, insane millionaire status level. And it's like, but why though? Like Jackson Pollock, and maybe this will be reductive. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to piss someone off. But honestly, I'm probably going to piss a lot of people off with this podcast, and that's okay. But he like dripped paint on canvas. He was like, I think he's the first like known and celebrated person who just dripped this, just like flung paint onto stuff. And maybe before that, no one had ever seen that before. And I feel like that's a lot of art. Like a lot of the famous artists are like, wow, no one's ever done that before. And we're entering a space in creation of things where everyone's creating, and we have a huge platform for everyone to do it. So it's like everyone's doing everything. I mean, well, like the same thing's been done over and over in different iterations depending on who it is. So it's wild that anyone blows up now. But I think it's cool that there's so many platforms for people to be discovered or to make their little self-sustaining ecosystem of a fan base that thinks they're cool. You know, it's nice to have a few thousand followers, and I'm appreciative of all of them. And it's like, man, how cool is that? How lucky am I? But my day job is not artwork. You know, I've been in a IT, technical, cybersecurity, engineering position of sorts throughout my whole career of almost 12 years. And so on one hand, I'm an artist, and on the other, I'm very technical and analytical. And, you know, it's pretty weird to have both of those aspects of myself. I can't explain it. Man, I'm getting a text here. Being asked what I'm doing. I am doing my first episode of ChaosMonkey. Yeah, so hopefully I'm going to do this often, and you know, my ultimate goal, honestly, is to connect with y'all, because I think it's, in America specifically, we're super divided, and I've always been very sensitive to people feeling like out of the loop or having a hard time, or, you know, like I could generally tell, and I feel like in some way they can generally tell that I care. And I do. I honestly do care. And I have myself dealt with a bunch of personal, you know, hurdles that I've had to go through, like just with, you know, mental. The brain can be both your enemy and your friend. And for me, mine is usually trying to be my enemy. So I have to really try and keep a positive mindset. And that's hard, but it's worth it for sure. And hopefully maybe I can let y'all know. Man, I just almost wanted to delete this just now. It's weird putting yourself out there, but I've never like had a handle on it. I've always wanted to be out front. I've always wanted to be talking to people. I've always wanted to be helpful. And I really like to make people laugh. That's a big thing. And hopefully after this first episode, I'll get a little bit more charismatic. I'm honestly a little gun shy, probably. I haven't done this in so long, and you got to get the first one out of the way. So that's what I'm doing. Getting the first one out of the way. I love movies. I don't know if you could see my posters back there, but I love movies. I love pop culture. So like this podcast is gonna probably go over a lot of that stuff. I have hilarious theories, conspiracy theories. I like to make like string things together that like in reality and also pop culture that probably shouldn't be. It's always fun. I love like hilarious and ridiculous theories and then speculating endlessly on them. So that should be fun. I also want to give like movie recommendations and all that good stuff. Everything you could ever want. I really enjoy I can't tell, I mean, I've already brought it up, but I can't tell you how many times I have enjoyed just getting dramatic and being like a little cartoon character, you know. So you'll see that too. This is probably the most genuine version of me that you will experience, just because I feel so off with this first episode. And, you know, that's okay. I really do want to do this. I want to do this as often as I can. I just talk about whatever. It's fun. Give y'all some perspective on who I am, so we can connect, and that'd be fun. Give me suggestions on what to do, what to talk about, even though I usually know what I want to talk about. Relationships and stuff. Oh man, being human is so weird. And the audio version of these will be posted at some point. My goal was really just to get this one done and get it out of the way and figure out how I wanted to do it moving forward. So I think I figured it out. I have to eat, so I have to wrap this up. I had a bad habit of eating too late, like forever it seems, but it's probably been like a year and a half or something. Oh yeah, and this is a Gotham City Rogue shirt from $6 Shirt. I love it because this is the football team in Gotham City. I'm a huge nerd, and I'm excited to share that with you. So, yeah, I guess that's it for today. First episode in the bag. Again, ChaosMonkey is just because I feel like that's what I am sometimes. I have been. Life is weird and chaotic, but it always seems true. And that's my goal with this podcast, is to get a little dramatic, get a little fun, but ultimately give you some good nuggets of wisdom, maybe, I don't know, stories, just to hang out. Ultimately, just to feel like we're both in the same living room and just having a nice little chat. So, thank you for joining if you're here. If not, then join me next time. If you're rewatching this, thank you for watching it. But I think that's it. Have a great night. Have a great day. And I'm happy to be here. A lot to be thankful for. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye. See ya. Okay. Okay, bye. Bye-bye now.